Hey guys, it's Kim from Honey Trail Farm, and we have a long weekend, so you know what that means. My husband is home, so we can get projects done. We have lots of things that we need to do here on the farm this weekend. First on the list of things that we need to do is move the chickens, but that's easy peasy and it'll only take like 10 minutes. Then, which might be one of the most important things we do all weekend, is I need to get my tomato trellis up, because if you can see in here, it's starting to become a jungle, which isn't good for the tomatoes. They don't want to be touching each other, so we're gonna get the trellis up, and I will show you how I do my tomato trellis. This is the first time I've ever trellised anything in a greenhouse, so take it with a grain of salt. So we like to move our chickens around, and I love to keep them on pasture. For one, you never have to clean out a chicken poop. You never have to clean out a chicken coop full of poop. Second of all, you can see them in here foraging for like bugs and seeds, and they eat grass and they get sunshine. I am like 100% an advocate for moving your chickens around. Static coops are just not healthy for lots of reasons. Parasite, poop, gross things. When it rains, the stench. So I will always have my birds and move them around, whether it's in this giant coop or whether I just keep a couple as the years go on. I'm never gonna leave them in a nasty old coop. And also, since we have cows, we move them in the pasture that the cows have just left. So they're in here, they're scratching through the cow manure. They are eating the bugs out of the cow manure, the fly larvae. So this is like kind of our fly control. And plus just spreading out the cow patty so that it can fertilize a bigger area and not just like lay stagnant on the ground. I can't see, it gets bright so fast. We got the cable running the length of the greenhouse.
This side's easy. The other side, sucks.
We got these tomato hooks. I think it's officially called a tomahawk hook. I'm not real sure. But we're gonna use this to hook to the cable, and then the string will come down and we'll connect that to the tomato itself with a clip. And then the tomato will just grow up the string, in theory, and you just keep clipping it to the hook. Now I'm gonna take my very overgrown tomato plant and clip it. So I'm going to put the string in the armpit kind of this clip, and then clip it the center part around the tomato stem. And then all you have to do as the tomato grows is just keep clipping it on. So this is an example of why you shouldn't let your tomato plants get 3.5 feet tall before you trellis them. Because as the tomato plant lays down, as it gets heavy and it lays down, it's gonna lay on the ground, but then the top is still gonna arch towards the sun. So like this one is complete 90-degree angle. So I won't be able to trellis the top today because I don't want to break the stem. But in a day or two, this will start to stand up and I will be able to wrap it around this twine like every other good plant that stood up for longer than that one did. I've been trellising, but I came upon something that I had to show you because this is a really good example of what happens when you let a tomato plant grow naturally, the way that they want to grow. So naturally, the tomato plant wants to lay on the ground and then send up all the suckers that point to the sky and set the fruit. But when you let them lay down, the places where their stem touches the ground, roots. So you can see right here, this tomato plant has been touching the ground a while because when I went to lift it up, it had a whole big root system already on it. So I am just going to take those roots off and then trellis it up the way that it's supposed to be. There. Now you're not laying on the ground anymore. I will have to come through and do a lot of pruning after I trellis all of these up the way that they're supposed to grow because they are looking too bushy. I had to ditch the tomato efforts in the tunnel just because it was getting unbearably hot in there. That's gonna have to be a morning or evening project when the sun isn't, you know, piercing your skin. But we have been moving the sprinkler around because as of right now, I don't have a great irrigation method other than sprinklers. We are looking into better irrigation, we just don't have it yet. So we've been moving these tripod sprinklers around, and when you've got a lot, it really takes a full day to water, so that's fun. Now we are working on watering the cucumber trellis and the potatoes. But while the sprinkler's not here, let me show you how amazing the potatoes are looking. Look at this. This might be the best potato crop I've ever grown. I'm really excited about it. Potatoes are one of my favorite crops to grow. For one, they're super easy. And for two, it's like a treasure hunt because you don't know what's underneath the ground. It's a surprise. I'm gonna walk through this and hope I don't get sprayed. But I kind of forgot to pick up my camera while we've been doing things. We're laying down more landscape fabric. This is where our sweet potatoes, melons, and corn. So basically viney things. And then I'll put corn on the north side over here, right here. And then that'll kind of be a barrier so that if the sweet potato vines go wild, I'm hoping that the corn is like the wall that stops them. We'll see. We want to get the entire bed done today, but we were just summoned by Hunter that we needed to come to the house and see something. And I don't know if I should be excited or scared.
And it is a complete mess. I tried. Open your eyes!
Open my eyes. Oh!
A fun patty cake.
What happened to the edges? Did somebody get hungry?
It fell and we ate it both.
It fell on the ground?
No,
Oh.
but it fell.
Well, I was hoping the surprise was going to be that they cleaned the house without us having to ask. But as you can see in the background on that video, that wasn't it. It was they baked a cake.
Look good. Every single one of them. You got white.
Hi. That's scary.
too in a tree in Middletown?
No, it was a macaw.
Oh, macaw, yeah.
Just a
Little
full
far from
tropical
home.
bird.
Flew here from Brazil.
It's a red-bellied warbler.
Oh, look at it. It's orange.
It's got a mate.
Oh, it
What
does.
is that?
I don't know.
I have an app on my phone that's a
Is it
bird.
an Oriole?
What am I doing?
400 feet away.
It's $40 a year.
No,
Can I?
absolutely not. I will go buy the book.
I saw this meme that was like, you don't notice it, but how quickly you go from like young and fun to a bird watcher. And I'm sure that the wording was better than that, but it's so true. I'm like listening for birds. I'm pointing them out, being like, ooh, look at that one. Never seen it before. We've sat here and procrastinated for at least 20 minutes.
10. But now
10.
we're done. Now we're gonna do the plastic.
Now we gotta get back to work.
Gonna look for that.
I killed myself on these.
That's why I put mine in my back pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, you got yours in a bad spot.
Wasted night.
Yeah, you impale yourself. We might as well hang some jewelry if you do.
Hey guys, it's actually the next morning. My camera died last night. I'm not gonna lie, we didn't get a whole lot more done after my camera died. We finished the roll of fabric, everything that was on the roll, and then we, you know, called it quits for the day. Because at that point we had been working for hours and hours and hours in the hot sun, and we were getting a little delirious. We were giggling about birds and how old we feel, because one day you just wake up and you care about birds and their sounds and the new birds and what they are. And I just think it's funny. But yeah, I'm gonna plant all those sweet potatoes today. I'm really gonna do it, and I'm gonna finish trellising these. So if you watch my next video, you'll see me finish it, but I think this is all that I'm gonna shoot for this video. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time.